Hello everyone, welcome back. Lego Man Stu here. In this video I will be opening door number 18 of this year's LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. Before we go any further, I would like to thank Letic Aricon 2723, thank you very much for your comment. Adrian Tucker /W8D, thank you very much for your comments. Mathscraft Lopez, thank you very much for your comments. I'd like to thank Tammy Harrell. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel, and you are absolutely welcome to actually stay around when I start doing other videos as well. But I do this every year anyway, so it's always nice to get a new subscriber. If you like a shout out on the channel, we have to do something kind or constructive on YouTube on YouTube. So if you do like, share, subscribe, put a smiley face in the comment or something like that, and you will get a shout out. Because unfortunately I can't see likes, but we will get straight on with this. This is Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar 75418. This is the front of the box, and this is the back of the box. This is the drop down bit here. As you can see, so we'll start off with door number 1, which is Babu Frick. And he does look a bit like the Bo Selector Bear. Probably going to end up in a Lego Friends or Lego Disney Princess set at some point. But it's a nice little minifigure to have, and it's a nice little Star Wars character to have as well. Door number 2 is the workstation that, as we all know, that the cup is almost as big as Babu Frick, but I'm quite sure it belongs to somebody, so there we go. And door number 3 has a really nice C3PO in it. And he's very shiny. He's got the wires on it are very shiny, as you can see. I think this is a nice looking C3PO. Someone turned him into a Raggedy Ann on Facebook, which is quite funny. Raggedy Ann was like a rag doll from the 70s or 80s in America. Door number 4 is the Pictroid. And I modded mine out a little bit because it's got spare bits with it, so I just like to stick the spare bits on if I can. I think it looks quite good. It actually looks like it's actually helping out and doing some work around the place. Door number 5 is the maintenance bed. Nice little build. Looks a bit like a dentist chair, so you could use it if you change the colours of it, you could probably put it into a Monster Hunter set or something like that. It's got that sort of Dr. Frankenstein's working table or something like that. It's got that sort of vibe to it. It could be quite handy. It could be used in a Marvel set as well if you've got a Doctor Doom figure or a Doctor Octopus or something like that. I think this is one of those builds you could reuse it in quite a lot of places. So I think it works quite well. I think these advent calendars, people don't like the builds, but just because they're probably not. If you bought any of the other advent calendars, you'll find builds in there you think, don't like that, but you could use it in other sets. That's what I generally find. Or you could mix and match them. Like you could put this in with the one of the old Marvel advent calendars as well, when you've got Tony Stark's lab or something like that. It's got that sort of vibe to it. Door number 6, the maintenance Gonk droid, which I love. This has to be one of my favourites in here this year, I think, because it's just so colourful. It's a power droid. I like power droids because it's one of the Star Wars figures I actually had when I was a kid. I only had about maybe 5. I think I had an Imperial Commander, a power droid, a Lobot. I can't think which other ones I had, but I didn't have many, unfortunately. Door number 6. I'll put the violin away now. So, where are we? Door number 6. I am going blind here, so Please bear with me. I honestly can't see door number, oh no, it's door number 7 I'm looking for, that's the reason I can't see door number 6. And we have R7A7, which is a Soku Tanu's astromech. It's a nice little astromech. It's worth having because there are people like building like an astromech army, and you don't want RCD to little chopper all the time, do you? So door number 8. By the way, Chopper was in Star Wars Rebels, which was the original, which was based on the original script for Star Wars. And the back bit's come off. This is the Buzz droid. This is what we saw in the start of Attack of the Clones. It comes out and starts to attack the Jedi ships, and it looks quite good. It looks quite good for a little mini build. There are slightly different versions of it. But I think it looks quite good. Or Sabotage droid as well. So that's another name for it. So. Door number 9 is the spare parts box, which comes with gold battle droid legs, white battle droid body, and a black astromech leg, which is quite good. So you can do a bit of a swap out if you need to. Always good to have a few spare pieces as well. Door number 10 is the tool station. This comes with a hammer, black hammer, gold crowbar, a metallic silver spanner, and a examining device. I think it looks quite good. It looks quite good and works quite well, to be honest with you. Also attaches to the workstation here as well, so you put that like that, and you've got a nice little workstation there. Now we go for door number 11, which is the B2 EMO, which is the land droid from Andor, and I think this is a nice little build, really. I wouldn't rush out and buy a set because of it, but having seen it in the advent calendar, I think it looks quite good actually. I think they've done quite a good job with that. We'll put him there. Door number 12. B72, which is the Mandalorian's mechanics droid, that's quite cool. I like that. There are many different variations of that particular droid, which is quite good. It's only a small little thing as well, so I think what you get, they go all out on, say, the Gonk droid, and then they put something like that in. So I think this year, I don't know if I prefer minifigures and spaceships or these. Haven't quite decided yet. Now we go for door number 13, which is the Jawa's transport vehicle for moving droids around. This is the chassis of it. He's modded his out a little bit with a little bit of help, and I think it looks alright actually. It kind of makes the set a bit more chunky than just a load of droids. Door number 14 is the lifting arm for the Jawa's vehicle. And I modded mine out a little bit. It's got a black pivot piece there which keeps that steady, and then that bit moves. That goes like that. So I think this looks alright, to be honest with you. Now we go for door number 15, which is the Jawa who drives it, and he's got a little Christmas jumper on, and he has 4 different droids on it. He has a B-72, a Gonk droid or power droid, and a BB-8 and a astromech, an R2-D2 astromech on it. So and here we have our Jawas with his lifting, and it does lift a droid. I'll show you with R7A7. I think that's the number anyway. See, it lifts it up, and it does if you put it down on the back properly. Lifts it down and puts it up there properly like that, and you can carry it around, tow it around. So that has that actually does have that does actually give it the play value necessary. Door number 16 is the moisture evaporator repair droid with his little chum. I made him a little companion to actually go with him. So you got a little. This is the moisture repair droid, and we are missing a piece. His rear arm seems to have fallen off. But there's a spare one of these in the box, so it's all right. So have your moisture evaporator droid repaired. This was the one that blew up after Uncle Owen brought him instead of C-3PO, and then he brought 3PO instead. This is the one that went pop and then did that. It looks a bit like Johnny Five from Short Circuit, and then he has a little chum which I made out of a few bricks there. That's not official, but it's Lego. It's what you're supposed to do. Door number 17. This is a battle droid, and it's not red and white. It's not Christmassy, but it's a battle droid, and it technically it classes about as much of a figure as this advent calendar is going to do. So I think it looks alright really. It's got a silver arm. You can put a cream arm on it instead. So, and there's a little bit on the back there. So probably a lot of these battle droids either got destroyed or repurposed after the war, which is why when you watch the Clone Wars for the first time, you are thinking, what happened to all the battle droids? Obviously, the Empire didn't trust droids. Anakin didn't. Obviously, Anakin became Darth Vader. Sorry, spoilers for anyone who doesn't know. So they all got scrapped, which was the reason you never saw them in the original Star Wars film. So, and plus George Lucas hadn't created them then. So I'm not sure how far down the line they actually were, or whether Phantom Menace would have been as good as New Hope. But that's another debate for another day for another channel. There's plenty of people out there who can cover that one. If Jumpman wants to cover that subject, it's all yours. So now we go to door number 18, which is up here. We'll have a quick look, see what we got. We have what looks like a storage area. It looks like we can, I'll try and show you this, because what they've done, they've been quite clever. They've distributed a battle droid all over. So we have a little storage / working area here with some spare pieces in, which is quite cool. So we have a couple of spare arms. So we start off with a grey 4x2 base plate, a black 2x1, brick, and a grey 2x1 brick. The black one has a male connector piece on, and the grey one has a female connector piece on. Then you have a brown round one piece. A green, well, then you have a dark green one round piece, a blue, light blue one round cylinder, and a So it looks like that. Then you have 4 of these green round 1 plates, or round flat studs. You have 2 of these desert green 2x2 Lego boxes. They go onto a grey 2x4x2 base plate, like so. Then you have a brown 4x1 base plate, which goes on the back. Now you have some spare pieces which can go in here. You have a spare battle droid head. So you can build another battle droid if you can find out where all the pieces are. I might try this now. So we have all the pieces to build a spare battle. So we have a clear blue round stud and a clear red and yellow. We have 2 of these, so we'll stick these in here. Then you put a battle droid head in there, but you can build a separate battle droid, which is quite cool. Not sure if they've done this deliberately or not, so but like I say, it's quite cool if they have anyway. So take those out of there, and you actually have a separate battle droid, which is actually quite cool. So I haven't got any complaints about this door today, really, because I think that is quite good. Sorry, I have gone a bit around the houses to do it, but I thought I would just show you the fact that you can actually build a separate battle droid out of it as well. It's a bit higgledy-piggledy, but it does look quite good. All this will be going back in eventually, but as you can see, you stick a little aerial on the back of his back and it does look like a battle droid. So you've got a little workstation there with a battle droid which you can build. So I think that is pretty good. I think that wins. I won't say wins a prize. I won't go as far as say wins a prize, but I do think it is quite good. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I have. If you have, please like, share and subscribe. I do put this much enthusiasm into my Lego builds all the time. But as you can see, it looks quite good. It goes on there. It also attaches on here. So you've got some spare pieces there. I think that attaches on there, and then you've got a spare battle droid there as well. Like I was saying, if you have enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe. I'm on YouTube, Instagram and Threads. If you'd like a shout out on the channel, all you have to do is leave a kind or constructive comment on one of my videos and you will get a shout out. Stay safe, keep building, happy Christmas, happy holidays, and may the force be with you. And also, and before I go, Hairy Xmas, as Chewbacca would say. And hope to see you in an upcoming video. Thank you for watching.